Welcome back to Removing the Mask series. Today I decided it's time for me to remove another one of my masks. One of those masks are, why is it so important for those of us that most people depend on? Why is it so important for us to remain strong at all times? Why do we feel like we have to be that one? And though there's people that have to remain strong. And then the next thing is, what is strength? Right? How do we categorize strength? Are we feeling as though we have to be strong because we don't want people to view us as weak? Or do we feel that being strong will help somebody else to be strong? I don't know. I had to take a look in the mirror this morning and after a great meltdown and ask myself, what is the reason? What's the reason for it? And I think for me, I would say part of my reason for always standing strong for other people and protecting my feelings is as a result of being in an abusive relationship and learning how to cover up so well, and having other people back then rely on me and tell me how strong I was and how I have great advice and I'm this and I'm that. I think that's where it stemmed from. So all that's to say, many people don't realize how far or how long into your life after being in an abusive relationship you carry things. So I'm just trying to think now, how many of us are walking around acting as though we're super women? And don't get me wrong, because being strong is being able to know your weakness, right? For me. And I know my weaknesses. I know my weaknesses. I don't like to see anybody hurt, right? But anybody, could be a stranger, could be somebody that's thought or done me wrong over the years, and that doesn't matter. I don't like to see anybody hurting. No way, shape, or form, and neither do I like to do or would do anything to want to hurt anybody else. And even when I do what I have to do as a result of removing the mask, I still think of other people's feelings, right? But all that's to say, how many of us are walking around daily feeling as though we have a shield up of what others may think if they see us with it down? And do we really know what that mask looks like if we remove that shield? Do we feel as though we'll fall apart? Do we feel as though others are going to view us as a basket case? Or do we feel that others are not going to look up to us? Like, what is it? So I just had to run that by you, because I'm just really puzzled here. This morning, I mean, I had a major meltdown, and I said to myself, self, this is not you. Stop this. Get yourself together. You know how we have to have these pep talks, and any of you been into school, studied psychology or anything like that, you know, you've been taught to talk to self, right? That's something I don't do much of, but I had to ask myself. And then when I quickly got myself together, I had to ask myself, what is the purpose of me quickly getting it together? For who? So today I just want to encourage somebody, and I know there's many of you out there, many of you. If you feel as though you're having a day of major meltdowns, and some of us know why and some of us don't, give yourself permission to have a meltdown. Give yourself permission to say, you know what? I don't feel strong today. I feel like crying today. I feel like things are not going how I thought they would today. I feel as though everything that I've got on my shoulders, maybe somebody else's, has me down today. And give yourself that permission every day if you have to. 5 minutes. Now, don't go on too long breaking down. But give yourself at least 5 minutes to shed a tear or laugh or sing or cry or just break something, whatever it may be. Take time out to know that a lot of what we consider as being strong is also recognizing that a part of our strength is being able to be weak or feel that we have a time or a moment where we can express our weakness. I am Tina Lois, founder, and yes, I'm looking at you through my steering wheel because I was told by one of my good friends, yes, you miss forgiven, not to drive and handle any devices. I'm parked. But I continue to remove my mask because I know there are a lot of us walking around wearing them. And they're not all bad masks, but they can become a hindrance in our lives and block us from who we were purposed to be or created to be, right? God has a purpose for all our lives. And one of the things for me I find and continue to find is that it's okay to be weak sometimes. It's okay to shed a tear. It's okay to wake up feeling very emotional and you can't control yourself sometimes. It's okay to walk around feeling as though you can't save the world and you feel sad because you know a lot of people's situations and you can't fix them all. It's okay. I've removed my mask today and I encourage someone else to remove theirs. You may not come on Facebook Live, or you may not come on Instagram, or you may not do it at all via video. But that's a choice I've made, and I can continue to encourage